I come to you guys today looking more unkempt than I normally do in my videos, and that's because I'm taking part in No Shave November, so please excuse the fact that I look a little bit like a chimpanzee. So anyways, we know about the Bored Ape NFT. I feel like every human being that's ever entered the site known as Twitter knows about a Bored Ape NFT. They've seen it in someone's profile picture, someone posting it, or hitting Control-C and Control-V and then stealing it. It's all theirs. It's been a very, very argumentative topic because it's like one of the most well-known NFTs. If you don't know what they look like, here's one, or this one, or this one, maybe. They're really, really not that interesting looking, but the idea isn't around the actual image itself, but more about its value. NFTs are a really confusing topic, and I'm not going to claim like I'm an expert. I don't know a lot about them, but essentially it's like image equal money. Image has value because of the fact that it's rare. It's rarity equals value. I feel like that's the easiest way to explain it. It definitely leaves out like all the like different really niche side things about crypto, but I don't care because that's not what I'm here to talk about today. What I'm here to talk about today is the fact that this Bored Ape NFT gets you access to exclusive parties, and this is not in any way an ad. This starts it's sounding like an ad right now. That's not the vibe I'm trying to put out. This Bored Ape NFT lets you get into parties, and one of these parties went terribly wrong. That's what I'm getting to. So I was going to break it down in a video because it's so incredibly silly how it went wrong, because literally this has to do with the unmatched power of the sun. And yeah, now your curiosity's peaked. Let's dig into it. So anyways, one of these Bored Ape parties happened over the weekend, and it looked kind of fun. I mean, if you look at the actual thing, it's all outdoors, nice little party. If they have all of what I can assume is the attendees' NFTs on the screen. Like, as much as I'm not an NFT person and someone who's not at all interested in purchasing an NFT, I'll admit, if you're gonna go and have fun, it looks fun. I think it's a great thing to do. But what happened was the aftermath. See, the party looked pretty interesting, and as you can tell, it seemed like they were utilizing some black lights, which those of you that have watched my content for a long time, that's a bit of a callback, because my name used to be Blacklight on YouTube, but they were using some black light, so they had a little bit of me there. A little bit of me showed up to the Bored Ape Yacht Club party, but what happened was these UV lights, these blacklight lights, use a similar ray to that of the giant glowing ball of magma that is a few thousand miles away, a few tens of thousands I don't know. I'm not a Scientologist. That's not the word. But as the sun rose in the morning, situations started to arise on the app formerly known as Twitter, with a tweet coming out from Feld saying that anyone else's eyes burning from last night woke up at 3 a.m. with extreme pain and ended up in the ER. I saw a couple reports, but just trying to figure out if there was a common thread. And there were some comments from various other people with Bored Ape Yacht Club profile pictures, so they clearly were attending, saying, yes, I've also been having the similar issue. Multiple comments from multiple people saying that they've had issues with their eyesight after the event. And of course, more Twitter users over time came forward with their stories about their eyes being singed by the UV lights at the stage. And I think one of the most informative ones was Adrian. I'm not even going to try to traverse this last name, so I'm just going to put it on the screen. There it is. That is his last name. Someone can tell me what nationality that is in the comments, because I'm genuinely curious. Seems like Norwegian or something. But anyway, he posted a tweet talking about how, essentially, first warning everyone, saying, if to friends who suffer now, go get your eyes checked. You've likely most literally gotten your eyes burnt from the UV like I did, confirming the, theory, the MatPat game theory that was going around, which requires medications, eye drops, eye protection, antibiotics, and specialist care. And essentially just warning everyone, hey, go get it checked, as well as giving a note to the organizers, hey, maybe be a little more transparent, let us know, and let the other people know, because not everyone's going to just see this tweet from Adrian. And Adrian also followed this up with another tweet later that day, essentially just taking us step by step through his medical journey 30 hours after the event, talking about how he was diagnosed with photokeratitis, with over both eyes, accident being the stage, and as well as showing that it cost around 3,000 Hong Kong dollars, which is about 380 US dollars. So approximately 2 Call of Duty Vault editions. But I don't know why I need to throw that metric in there. But essentially, this was a really, really good and informative post, and I'm happy that Adrian threw it out there, because it ended up giving us an actual response from the Bored Ape Yacht Club themselves. But of course, the response was kind of sucky, in my opinion. I'm going to let you guys read it and build your own opinion on it, and then I'll give you my take on it. But here's what they said. Apes, we're currently aware of the eye-related issues that affected some of the attendees at the Ape Fest, and have been proactively reaching out to individuals since yesterday to try and find the potential root causes. This part is strange, but anyway, based on our estimates, we believe that much less than 1% of those attending and working the event had these symptoms. While nearly everyone has indicated their symptoms have improved, we encourage anybody who feels them to seek medical attention just in case. Now, I have two problems with this apology really quickly. Sorry to throw in an opinion piece in the middle of this like news article, but one of the big ones being that they decided to turn it into a metric of 1% of those affected, which is correct. There was 15 people that have come forward out of the 2,000 people who've attended, which is much less than 1%, but I feel like immediately being like, oh, it was just 1%. Your battery life, like if that was a phone, it would be gone. It kind of downplays that 15 people could have almost gone blind. I'm just now realizing after recording this that I never really gave you guys a supplement for like what they could have done instead. And what I was thinking was, since they like to emphasize that the Bored Ape Yacht Club is some sort of family, like it's Vin Diesel or something, that they could have just like shouted out all the people that were affected by it. I feel like that would have been a lot more meaningful than just throwing out a 1%. But anyways, and even then, that's only 15 people who have come forward. That's not 15 people who have like been confirmed. They didn't like go through all 2,000 people and be like, your eyes, you see fine? Here's, hold up a sign that like has like a small little Freddy Fazbear face on it. Which animatronic is this? And it doesn't exactly confirm. So that also is an issue, as well as them saying we're still trying to figure out the root cause, when most of the people there and the people who have gone to the doctors have learned it's because of a UV light. I don't think there's much bouncing up in the air there. That we've kind of figured it out at this point. And I think one of the funniest responses to this tweet was the one that Zach XBT posted, where he's like, I fixed it for you, and just took the original tweet and put a Gaussian blur on it, because that's how people who are currently affected by the unmatched power of the sun coming off of the Bored Ape Yacht Club stage would have seen this tweet. But something I found even crazier while like studying for this entire video was this is not the first time this has happened. I was looking through a different article about this, and they talked about how there was another party in Hong Kong where partygoers, here it is, left with burns and light sensitivity after Hype Beast event at the Landmark, where for a similar situation, as I dug through it, it was about a UV light singeing the eyes of the people there and causing almost blindness until people were treated and eventually healed for the situation. But if it's not treated quick enough, still blindness, like no seeing. Your render distance 2. And of course, in the coming days, we're probably going to see more people come forward about this, but to be honest, this isn't exactly a mortal sin. I'm not exactly like, you should blow up NFT headquarters. I don't really mind. I feel like this was honestly just an honest mistake because I thought black lights look cool. Because black lights do look cool. I don't think they were sitting there like, let's singe the eyesight of all the people who give us thousands of dollars. I think that they were just, it was a very severe oversight, but it was an oversight. And now people can't oversee at all. But I'm going to be getting out of here for now. I'm just happy I was able to inform you guys about something I saw on Twitter and found kind of mildly interesting. And I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new and maybe like the video. I wonder if YouTube has finally implemented the thing where when you say subscribe and like, the buttons glow. They said they would do that, but I'm like 90% sure they debated us and they're never going to add it. But I'm going to start with giving you guys the song of the day, which, just like these Bored Apes, they have a Love of Money by Mavie. I actually really like this song. It's not at all something that I would have expected to find, but it played over the radio at my work, and I was like, this is a goddamn banger. So give it a listen. I'm going to add it to the Songs of the Day playlist, which you can now find linked in the description of these videos, as well as my Discord, Twitter, whatever the hell you want to find me. You can find me there. Because I need to actually change that, because the description of my videos has my alt Twitter. My main is unbanned now. I was unbanned. I'm back. I just sent another appeal like 5 months later, and they were like, okay, so go check that out. But anyways, have a wonderful day, and as always, adios, arrivederci, good guy, good night, and the unmatched power of the sun, take it!